Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, the long-awaited moment has finally arrived. Yes, something magical, truly magical happened yesterday. You know, if you didn't watch my last video, I was explaining how I was just going about my daily business, just minding my own business, playing World Boss, and then something out of nowhere just was placed in front of me. The RNG gods of Marvel Future Fight were smiling down upon me. RNGesus was walking with me. He was holding my hand. And he said, "Godzilla Nader, I have a gift for you." And he just handed it to me in a sparkly, shiny box. Almost like one of those mythic boxes you get in World Boss Invasion, right? It was kind of something like that. And I'm gonna show you, if you didn't watch the last video, that happened, and I was almost gonna rank them up, and then I had to pull those reins back. I had to pump those brakes, because I said, you know what, there's a lot of people that want to see how much this man costs going from 60 to 70. And if I wasn't a content creator, I would want to see that. Absolutely, 100%. I want to see just how much this boy costs, because this is unprecedented, right? There hasn't been any character, any native tier 3 character, right, outside of the Epic Quest, because it's Sentry. We have Sentry, but he wasn't ranked up this way. He was ranked up a little bit differently, right? Now, I know a lot of people, want to know how much he costs. So that's what we're going to do this video. It's going to be all about ranking up KNULL. I'm guessing it's going to be a fire sale and everything must go. So I took some initiative and I wrote down the amount of all my resources that I have. And here, let me show you. We all know how infamous I am for sneaking things in the video, and now that I'm a star agent, yes, guys, just yesterday I got the approval that I'm a star agent. So I've been told that I got to keep you guys current with the current events going on in Marvel Future Fight. So on the forums here, the events that are coming, it's nothing really new. It's basically a bunch of copy paste. Actually, this first one I had a hard time understanding. I had to ask some people, because the way it's worded, right, the translation from Korean to English, can be a little funny. But it's basically just a 7-day check-in. At the end of the check-in, you get 100 crystals. I mean, would it kill them to give us 200? I think not. Giving us the shaft here. Now, the gold special store, this is the same old. I usually just buy the energy, and I do buy this chest. If you don't have a lot of gold, don't buy the chest. Don't get that, because you're basically spending, if you get all of them, you're spending 3 million gold, right? And that can go a long way, right? Especially if you're spending every day, that adds up. See, the thing is, you can get some TCP and some EOD and even some CCF from there. You never get a whole lot of it. It's usually like 1 drop per day if you're getting all 30 chests. I've never gotten a 6-star rank-up ticket or a tier 2 ticket from that, and I basically bought every chest every time. Now, the event World Boss, it's the same old. I don't like the fact that it costs 20 energy. I feel like that should just be, it should be free. You shouldn't have to pay anything, any energy to get in there. Crystal bonus mission. So it looks like they did replace the 6-star uniform upgrade ticket, right? It wasn't a mega ticket. It was just a uniform ticket back with the 6-star mega rank up ticket, which I'm a fan of that. Now, if it was a mega uniform ticket, then that would be really spicy. I think that would be better than the 6-star ticket, right? Because you got those uniforms from those paywall characters that you get that slow trickle of 20 bios a day. That can get annoying. That's if you want to pay the $10 for the bio selector. Now here, just talking about the surprise gift, 50 BAM, 50 Chaos Norn Stones, and then same old character ranking event for KNULL, and that's happening from the 27th to the 1st. All right, there you have it, guys. Back to your programming. So yeah, I did write everything down, but I'll show you just so you have some reference here. So I have 37.7 CNS, 50, almost 59,000 BAM. I'm not sure yet if I should have wrote down all of my ranked BAM. I don't know if we're actually going to be needing that. I don't have any ranked CCF, just rank 1 CCF, but I have 13,619, almost 20,000 EOD, 18,248 TCP, and for BIOS I have 48,492. Now I'm hoping that just like going from 0 to 60 that you can use BAM instead of BIOS, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. I kind of wish I kind of split like the amount of BAM and BIOS that I used after the fact. But you know, from you guys, you know, being able to watch these videos, watching other people rank them up first, you know, then you have some firsthand knowledge, you know, in like, okay, maybe that's a smarter way to do it. So let's jump into this without anything else to be said. So yes, I didn't even click the button here. That's how patient I've been. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's realize that potential. The god of the symbiotes. I can begin enhancing potential. Oh boy. All right. So first, can I use a ticket? No ticket. Gosh darn it. That would be nice. Oh man. Oh man. What? How much does this cost? Okay, so it's only 91. So I could actually use EOD. Okay, so EOD, Essence of Dimension, takes the place of... Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes my audio doesn't seem to record. It's very odd. It's like every once in a while. But there's no redo on this. So, in any case. Alright, so... You can either use... So, EOD takes the place of BAM. TCP looks like it takes the place of CNS. Your Norn Stones of Chaos, and then CCF is still at its same place. So, what do we want to do here? I think I might go EOD here first, and I think I'm just gonna go 100% on this one. Maybe moving forward, for the next ones, I'll do like, because I usually do 20%. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yes, we are successful. Okay, leveling up. Okay, so it looks like we can use BAM here. We can use BAM in place, and that's what we're going to do, actually. Whoa, 751. Let's see how many. 902. Okay, so you actually have to use more BIOS than BAM. And I have quite a bit of BAM, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use BAM. Man, I wonder how expensive he's actually going to get. Okay. Yeah, let's go straight forward here. Okay, so it's actually, it doesn't seem to be like a crazy amount, right? It's not like 1-for-1 with you know, with the equivalent of, you know, BAM or the CNS, because I remember it's a lot more going from 62 to 64. So let's do. I'm actually not sure what I want to do here. I'm gonna use some EOD. Let's do that. Of course we fail. We'll kind of swap back and forth here. I'm thinking I probably should just do 100% and see what that actually is for you guys. Well, you could see. You could see, you know, I think I clicked the button there before. I'll have to go back and you know, watch the video and see and keep track, but I'll write it down moving forward here. But from 10%, you know, it's 199 from this point. I'm just gonna do, you know, let's continue doing 20. We'll do 25 here. Of course we fail. Yep. Man, this could get ugly. This can get very ugly. Yikes. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. I didn't even count how many times that was. All right. And again, here looks like, so it was what, about 900 going from, it was like 900 something. I'll have to look exactly what it was. And then 62 to 64, we have about 1060, right? And, but I think we're going to use BAM. 884 here. All right. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to use BAM here. Going to 64. Now, what do we have here? So 331. 331 EOD or 271 TCP, going from 64 to 66. Sorry, I wasn't expecting all this, guys. So, you know, I think we might just go ahead and I think I'm just gonna max it. Yeah, I'm just gonna max it out. Just gonna do 100% there. I don't want to get stuck. You know, I mean, because that can go on forever, right? Depending on how your luck is. And who knows? They might have changed the you know, the rate in which you're successful. All right, so here we have either 994 BAM. So it looked like it went up 110 from the last one, and 1193. Maybe I'll use some like for stages 68 to, or 66 to 68 or 68 to 70, one or the other. Man, okay, so we got to enhance his potential again. So 541 or 663. Or if you do CCF, 481. I'm gonna write that down. I don't think a lot of people are actually going to use. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people will use CCF depending on how their drop, depending on how many times you clear null per day, and you know what you have. So it actually it's less. Wow. So it's less CCF than TCP or EOD. You know what? Let's see how lucky we can get here. You know, we'll kind of split it a little bit. We'll go 22. We failed. Just kind of use a little bit of both here. Of course we failed. Come on, baby, give it to us. You know, we'll use a little bit of each, right? Spring, you know, share the wealth here. Okay, buddy. It's not looking that great right now. And keep in mind, we're actually going to need these materials to rank up his gears too. I'm guessing. So, come on. You know, it's times like these you're like, man, I wish I would have just did 100%. Okay. Okay, buddy. It's not even funny anymore. Yikes. There we go. All right. I didn't even count how many times that was, but you know, you could obviously keep track in the video. All right. So we have from, okay, so 64 to 68, or 66 to 68 rather. That would be nice if it was 64 to 68. We have 1341 in bios, and for BAM it's 1118. And you know, just because I could use the bios, was that 13.4 or the BAM? I think I might go ahead and do that, just because I have a lot of it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now we have 68 to 70. Here's where it starts hurting. I know that. All right, enhanced potential. Okay, so TCP is 725, and EOD it's 885. I haven't really been keeping track of the CCF, but this is 642. So I'm tempted to just do 100%, you know, and I'll kind of split it up. So you have 885 here, 725 here. Yeah, I'll just do all EOD just because I have more of it, right? Just to kind of even out there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. That's it. That's all she wrote. Boom. Done. Okay, now we got to level them up one more time. Then this is 1,509. 1,509. And then for BAM, it's 1,257. Hope you guys have better luck than I did with you know, ranking them up. I just know from that 68 to 70, it can get really ugly, right? If you're going past the 10. All right, and again, I think I might just do the. I think I'm just gonna do the BAM. I'm doing BAM. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's rock and roll with that. All right. Challenge completed. Got an all of a 70. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't care about the challenges. All right. I do care about his gears though. Okay. Right. This is the next. It's the next order of business. Let's see what we need. Okay, so just like Sentry, right? Just like Sentry, you need CCF and EOD and TCP, right? No BAM, no CNS, no Northern Zones of Chaos. All right, so I guess I'll keep track of how many times this actually takes me. So we'll do his first gear, second gear, third gear, and fourth gear, and we go 20. Well, we go, let's see, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Right? Okay. Now, so 8 for the first one. And how I like to do it, and call me a superstitious kind of guy, but I like to bounce around here. That's just how I roll. So we have 6. And then how about the last one here? I mean, we have 4. Okay, and then it jumps up, right? So it's 4, 7, and 7 this time. Got 3. I suppose I probably should be keeping track of what it actually changes to. So it goes up to from 7 to 8 here. You know, we're just gonna do this all the way through. 17. Yikes. And then from 8 to 11. $29. Jeez, that's why I like bouncing around. So I'm not going to do this one right now, but then it goes up to 12. $16. My goodness. 11. I mean, these numbers seem higher than usual, if you ask me. Then it goes up to 8 there. Here, we'll do this one again. Another 10. I mean, I'll take the 10. I'll take the 10 all day. It goes to 11. The CCF looks like it stayed the same there. We'll jump over here. So 17. Yikes. And I think that actually stayed the same. Let's see if this goes. Is this going to go up to 11? Yep, goes up to 11. So it seems like these are pretty consistent. And then up to 12, going to 25. And then let's see this one. Okay, so the CCF is more on the first one, which it usually is, right? Or whatever that is, whether it be BAM or you know, CCF in this case. So we got to rank this one up here. And I think the last gear, what was that, a 2? Very nice. Okay, I think this last one might go up more. 1? Wow. Well, thank you very much. Okay, so this one's 5, 4, 4, and then 6. We'll do this one first. A 4? Wow. And thank you very much again. Okay, 19. All right. I mean, I'm not terribly happy with that. 21. I mean, it's better than 29, right? And then 22. Looks like all his gears are done. Man. All right. So I think he's fully ranked up, right? Let's see how lucky we get with this. Well, that first one, that should be, you know, basically 100% success, right? I don't think I've ever failed on the first one. And of course, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop test. Can't use tickets on this guy, right? Let's try one more time. There we go. We got a success. Failed. Got a few more tries. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Okay. So I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I don't think I'm missing anything. That is the full rank up, guys. I mean, we'll look and see what my inventory dropped down to. So all right, so I paused the recording and I crunched some numbers to give to you guys. All right, so you saw how I ranked them up. So the numbers could fluctuate a little bit depending on, you know, if you're going for the 100% success rate when ranking them up, right, from, you know, 60 to 62 and 62 to 64, so on and so forth. So those numbers could fluctuate. Also, depending on which material you actually decide to use, because you saw I was sprinkling in some CCF, some EOD, some TCP here and there, you know, going from, you know, ranking them up, right, ranking his level up. Also, I didn't use any bios. I used all BAM. I think that might be the smarter way to go because, you know, you get, well, depending on how much BAM and how many bios you have, right? Or depending on where your account is and if you plan on ranking up other characters and what you actually need. So here are my numbers. For BAM, I used, so this number is pretty much set. This number shouldn't fluctuate if you plan on using BAM for ranking him up. I used 5,004, so you need 5,004 BAM. For bios, I did not calculate that number because I didn't actually use bios, but I'll tell you it's, and I'll try to throw up on the screen maybe. So from 60 to 62, it's 900. 62 to 64, it's 1060. From 64 to 66, it's 1193. From 1341 or 66 to 68, it's 1341, and then 68 to 70, it's 1509. All right. So the amount of CCF that I used, I expected it to be a lot more than this. I used 1,064. Okay, and you saw I sprinkled some in there, ranking his gears up, or obviously I had to use it ranking his gears up, but from ranking his level up from 60 to 70, I sprinkled some in there as well. EOD, I used 3,979. That's a lot. That's a lot of EOD, but That number, well, because I used all EOD going from 68 to 70, I think that's why that number's, you know, higher than the rest, because the TCP that I used is 2,523. And then for gold, I used 42 million. I used about 42 million gold, right? And I also did his type enhancement a few times, so there was some gold thrown in there. So call it about 42 million gold is what I used there. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not really sure how I feel about it quite yet. It's not, you know, with the amount of CCF that we're getting from KNULL, if you're able to play KNULL, you almost kind of want the amount of CCF to be used to be higher than, you know, the amount of EOD or TCP, because it seems like EOD and TCP is what we actually need more than really, you know, anything else, especially TCP, right? I know a lot of players are hurting for that. It's good that they put it in the story mode now, so you can actually, like, you can opt to not get a puzzle piece, right? If you have all the characters for it, you can opt to not get that and just get TCP. So, you know, if you have the time to invest, you could, you know, you could get a good amount of TCP every day. Or if you get the puzzle pieces, right, and they give you, if you get that as a reward, you're getting like 100 or 125. It's not too shabby. All right, I'm going to end the video there, guys. So there you have it, the long-awaited moment. We saw how much, you know, it cost to rank this guy up. Probably the most expensive, you know, just because you got to use TCP and EOD. But now that he's all ranked up, I can use him in KNULL, right? Some KNULL on KNULL action, Necro Sword on Necro Sword. I'm gonna be bringing that to you. I'm gonna try to get some gameplay recorded right now. I actually haven't done any of my world boss runs, nothing like that. So I'll be coming at you. So you better stay tuned, you better stay breezy, and you better stay safe out there. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, because it seems like a lot of people watching the videos aren't subscribed, let's go ahead and do that. All right? What do you got to lose? All right. Adios. Peace.